2010, 82% of white students in the Twin Cities graduated from high school in 4 years, compared to only 52% of students of color.
Only 20% of 11th grade students of color were proficient in math in 2011, compared to 61% of white students in the Twin Cities area.
From California to the Carolinas, from Massachusetts to Mississippi, schools serving large numbers of students of color have been receiving fewer resources, less qualified teachers, larger class sizes, less rigorous curricula, and lower quality facilities, equipment, and materials than those serving their white and wealthier peers.
In his historic campaign, President Barack Obama described the large race and class-based achievement gaps we experience as morally and economically unacceptable.
Take the bass line out. Good go. Down. Yeah, bump up.
Jose comes home after school just as his mother runs out to work. Although he has a heavy load of schoolwork, Jose has to make sure his younger siblings are being taken care of.
Hey, you running home, please take care of the kids, cook, wash, make sure they go to bed, do everything, okay? Bye.
My stress has constructed me into being confined by what others want to see me as. I can't breathe. It's like claustrophobia. So gray, I'm feeling frustrated. I hear screaming, so blue. Sadness comes upon me. Do I talk to my family or do I talk to my counselors? Far from sunshine, can't see yellow. What time will I go to sleep tonight? The alarm clock's buzzing. Makes me feel like I'm in a white room, an area of irritation. Can I find happiness in school and through the spark of education as well? I think they want me to choose.
Regina is running 15 minutes late to work because of her 30-minute bus ride from school. The store is very busy. She tries to get a day off to focus on her schoolwork, but her boss is unresponsive.
Oh my gosh, I'm late.
Again?
Sorry, I'm
This week, an hour late.
I'm sorry.
What is it?
I'm
No.
sorry, I had to catch the bus. I had homework.
This is
I didn't
important.
ask you for a day off, but I have so
No,
much
I
homework.
know.
Please.
Look at the line. Look at the line.
How will I manage my schoolwork and work, having to pay bills at the age of 15, while needing to flip page by page doing math homework for my math finals? It's like a rainbow. I can't decide what's next. Teachers always scolding me. Coworkers or my boss keep holding me. I want to do right, but I can't let my brain be processed like the fast food that fuels me while I fuel this fast food industry.
Work. I used to wait for the day I'd have a job, go shopping, go out, and have fun. But now that it's here, it isn't as great as I expected. There are days where I don't even get a break. They say focus on your education, but how can I do that when I have other expectations? The smell of pizza sauce, the Bob Marley song, all the customers' voices pounding in my head make me think, is this what I want for my future? Is this what I want for the rest of my life?
Didi is stressing over her math test scores. She receives a call from her friends to invite her to a Monday meltdown. She accepts the invite, hoping that a night of partying will make her feel less stressed.
Ring, 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 ring.
What's up?
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing, trying to study for a test that I failed, so who cares about it?
Forget that test. Come party at the Monday meltdown. You'll have more fun.
Okay, leave it.
Okay.
Carlos Mariana Rosa, a DFL state representative from St. Paul and executive director of Minnesota Minority Education Partnership, says it all adds up to a climate of low expectations. I think that a lot of students come into schools and eventually get a very strong message that says that, you know what, you're not one of the students that we're really interested in.
Should I go home and do this studying or hit this party up? I don't know. I feel so confused. I'm seeing neon colors. If I choose this party, I may get caught up slipping and get slammed against the car to see those flashing lights. I see red marks all over my test. How could I be a good student? The adventures of the party takes my worries away. But I don't want to be disappointed again because I didn't study the prior day. I see strangers that think we should be friends passing me that cigarette or that bag of Mary Jane, taking me to the bar, telling the bartender to get me 2 beers. Am I really of age to taste that green spoiled milk? I want to be happy without fear of being defeated in the process.
So what do you think happens next? What do Jose, Regina, and Didi's life look like at the end of the school year, or even 5 years later? We didn't create an ending to this story, so you can think about the possibilities that can happen. This is the point. These stories are happening every day to the students in our schools. We don't always know how the stories end, but we do know that everyday events in students' lives outside of school affect their work inside the classroom. It's your turn to testify.
It's your turn to testify. Now think about yourself. Have you ever been in a spot like this? Could you relate to these characters?
You have just witnessed 3 of the most common tales of man, woman, and human. The difference between the 3 is that there is no difference, just other outcomes. So as we go along, we'd love to hear your perspective on the lives portrayed.
All of these stories are related to something that is not fair about our education system. As the Youth Action Team call these things unjust.
We want to hear some of your stories and how you feel about the things that aren't fair in our education system. Think about your life, your school, the classes you go to every day. If you're not a student anymore, think about your past experiences.
How does inequality in education affect your life and your future? This question is a key research for our event.
Take a moment to think about it, then please write a short story or describe an event that has happened in your life. On the note cards you will find at your table, please write about an event or a time that you experienced inequality or injustice in your education. You can either write a few sentences or several paragraphs. We will take several minutes here for people to write their story. Les pedimos a todas las personas que se encuentran aquí presentes que por favor tomen un momento para pensar en un evento o ocasión en la que usted haya tenido una experiencia con la desigualdad o la injusticia en su educación. En sus mesas se encuentran unas tarjetas y lápices para que usted pueda escribir unas cuantas frases o varios párrafos o un cuento sobre esta situación. Tomaremos unos cuantos minutos para que todos ustedes puedan escribir sus historias. Muchas gracias.